One of my favorite maps in Rainbow Six Vegas 2 is CQB Training. And what's great about this map is that it has penetrable walls. If you see an opponent in a room and the wall's like thin enough, you can actually shoot through the wall and kill them.
In this particular environment, it'll really excel to either take a submachine gun, which you can move around rapidly and still remain quite accurate, or take a shotgun, which is extremely deadly at close range.
For CQB training, I would recommend having heavy armor because of the penetrable walls. The only downside with having a lot of armor is that you sprint slower. It depends on what type of gamer you are.
One of my favorite maps in Rainbow Six Vegas 2 is Import-Export. A lot of boxes and close range, small rooms, and so one of the things I would recommend, and it's what I do in the game, is I use a submachine gun, MP9, MP7A1. It's easier to take them out at close range. And if you go into Satellite A, this is kind of a tip you can remember. In the corner of the wall there's a door, and if you stay in that corner, as the enemy comes in the door, you can take him out from behind, or even the door will close on you and you can shoot them through the door.
Another one of my favorite maps is a convention center because it looks just like an MLG kind of competition area. And one of the strategies that we have is that we kind of go into this area called the cafeteria, and there's a hallway to the left of the cafeteria. So what you do is you take cover on that hallway and you can see people coming. I like to kind of wait for them to come really close to me, and then I blind fire really quick. And then they die instantly. I'm happy to say that Rainbow Six Vegas 2 has some of the returning maps from Part 1, Presidio and Kill House.
Kill House is probably one of the only maps you can actually use a sniper rifle on. I know one of my teammates, Phobia, likes to use the PSG and locks down the entire roof. They can't even get in their base, which makes it a lot easier for us.
Presidio is so much fun because once you control the second level of that map, it's over.
On Presidio, I go up the rappel, which is like faster because everybody else is running up the stairs, so I don't want to get caught with them. There's a grenade check where you lob the grenades over the middle wall.
You know, kind of pick off like the little rogues. And if you have someone on your team with a submachine gun, you can have them go downstairs and go up behind the enemy to get them.
One way to get a leg up on the competition in multiplayer is to go through the single player and unlock all the weapons, like the SR-25 and the Type 05 Primo guns.
A lot of the new weapons, the very useful ones, are locked, so you have to kind of level up your aces.
So one of the things you can do to get a lot of aces relatively quickly is to play a lot of Terrorist Hunt. In Terrorist Hunt, there's a lot of targets to kill, and it'll really let you practice your tactics.
So when it comes to choosing your weapon in Rainbow Six Vegas, you really want to kind of find out what type of gamer you are. Do I usually come into close quarter combat or more long range combat?
Your gun that you're carrying, it makes you run slower or faster depending on how heavy it is. So you want a lightweight gun if you're an aggressive player and you want to get in there and kill people quick.
Assault rifles, in my opinion, are probably the overall most balanced gun in the game. They're good from far, they're good from close, they're very powerful, and they're good in any situation.
As soon as you get outside, take out an assault rifle, a sniper rifle, or LMG. If you know that you're going to face a lot of enemies in the next section, make sure you get a light machine gun. You have a lot of bullets, you want to have get the time to reload, so it's good to have them.
The assault rifle requires more precision than a submachine gun. You can't run while shooting, but when you do get the shots, oftentimes 1 or 2 bullets and your target will be down.
My favorite weapon in the game is the FAMAS. It doesn't have as many bullets as some of the other guns, but it's much faster, it's much more accurate, and it's perfect for any situation because it fits long range and short.
Personally, I like the FAMAS a lot. Just the rate of fire is so great, like the feeling of it feels good. I feel right at home every time that I'm using it.
FAMAS is good for mostly rushers, people who like to be on the front lines of the map. It's not good for people who like to sit back and camp.
The great thing about Rainbow Six Vegas 2 is they brought back some weapons from the first game. Some of my favorite weapons are the FAMAS, the TAR-21, the MP9. If you know how to use that MP9, you can actually kill people from across the map. I can't do it. I know Calder can do it, but I don't know how she does it, but she does.
One of the cool new submachine guns, and I'm so excited because I love the submachine guns, is the Type 05. I've been trying that out, and it's so good. It's lightweight, it's accurate, and just tap it and get him in the head, he'll die.
In Vegas 1, I think that the two most preferred weapons were the submachine guns and the assault rifle. For Vegas 2, I'm guaranteeing that the LMGs are making a big comeback.
When you equip a sound suppressor, your weapon will actually do a little bit less damage, but it will in fact be a little bit more accurate. However, if you're facing a more heavily armored target, then you're not going to want to use the silencer.
There's definitely some maps that are aimed more towards different weapon use. So for example, the new SR25, which I love, it's the new sniper.
It's the only sniper rifle which is sound suppressed.
It's great for like large maps like theater. If you get up on the balcony and snipe down on the stage, you can get some great shots.
So for a kind of wide map, one of the weapons that you want to use is the M468. It's a gun that'll slow you down, so if you have more armor, it'll slow you down even more, but it's a very, very strong gun. If you can handle that and if you can turn pretty fast, then I recommend it.
It makes people really mad if you kill him and then just laugh.
Oh boy.
They don't like that.